Now, good evening. Oh no, damn it. Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Kenyan Crew Podcast. I'm your host, Boss. How do you do? Good and you, good and you. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Wearing these headphones like this is not the most comfortable way to do it, but I couldn't figure out how to fucking wear this with a fedora on. So I don't watch too many podcasts, but I never seen nobody wearing a hat like this while fucking doing this here shit. Maybe you know what I gotta do? Earbuds. That's probably the solution to this problem. But either way, how do you do, everybody? Now, today's episode, what we're talking about is the wrong wife can ruin your life. Now, I understand how that sounds a bit on the sexist side, which it is because I've only dated women. So that's all I could speak on. But you could apply the same bullshit to men, I'm sure. Minus the fact that like I thought I had a baby in 2016 and it turned out not to be mine. I don't think a male could do that. So kudos to you women for being able to make moves like that men can't do. But other than that, you could apply everything else that I say and experiences to probably being douchebag men, instead of douchebag women. So the reason why I'm speaking on this is because of the fact that for so long I've made the mistake of just like, oh, this one's going after me. Yeah, sure, I'll go that way. And for like so long, and then like quickly it changed into like me being the chaser. It was like very weird how things like, and you don't even realize it. But then it's like I'm chasing all the wrong people, and meanwhile, what I should have been doing was chasing birds. That's the best thing that I ever started to do was photography again. It was, I don't know. I feel like okay. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I fucking hate it. I hate how quickly that can happen. It makes me worry. Is like as years goes on, am I gonna be like mid sentence? And well, I do that now. I literally do that now. So fuck. It was all because of the fact that I gotta. I don't know. I think I need to situate this better. This is the first time I'm in this area like this, so we gotta just trial and error it. But but yeah, okay. So basically, oh, this is what I was saying, right? So I when I was like 17 and a half, I started with the photography and depression. Like I don't know, it makes you completely forget about things that you completely love to do. So I had a video camera, I had a camera. I didn't do nothing with it, and then I don't know what happened. But it was like 3 years ago that I decided, you know what, I'm done with the whole Tinder thing. Well, I got blocked from Tinder. So that was, thank you, Tinder. That was the best thing you've ever done in my life because um, oh, it was so terrible. Like some people envied. Oh, how do you every night? And it's like that's not what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? It was just that like I don't know. I guess that's what that application is used for a lot. Was you know so, but that's not what I was trying to do with it. Like there was literally times that I was just like, oh, we could do this. We could go here, and then when we're hungry, eat. Whatever. Why you gotta make things so complicated? Just come over. Okay, I'll be right there. I knew what the fuck was what. I am so stiff right now. It's not even funny. Okay, and I'm not talking about like down like this. It's I feel like I got a fucking neck brace on, and all right, maybe this will. I do apologize. Okay, you got to bear with me. It has been a while. So this is what's going on currently in my life. Is shout out to Netgear. You're great for standing by your products. I appreciate that greatly because on the Nighthawk X6, I believe it is. I dropped like $300 on the damn thing, and this was in July of 2021. All of a sudden, we lost power like 2 days ago, and the thing like fried out. Meanwhile, it was plugged in a fucking surge protector. We just lost power too. It's not even like I got electrocuted in here, and all the electronics fucking got zapped and whatnot. I turned to electro. That would have been fresh. But what happened was we just simply lost power, and then all of a sudden, oh, Blue Jay, all of a sudden, we don't have internet no more. So then I was just like, oh, what the hell's going on? And I called them, and they're telling me, go to Best Buy. Now, Best Buy, you better not fuck around, okay? As a customer, you always did right by me. As a worker over there, oh my God. That was one one of the worst jobs I ever had in my life. I hated it. It was so terrible. I couldn't believe it because like I love being a customer over there, but the way it was as an employee, it made me want to quit that shit and revive fucking Radio Shack or some shit and try and like take over Best Buy's bitch ass. But as a customer, always great. So it's very odd the way they have it set up. Oh no, excuse me. Oh, I do have a drink here for just in case purposes, but we're gonna wing it. So, how do we go from relationships to fucking Best Buy? This is welcome to my life. But so I called Netgear. They says okay, we're gonna troubleshoot it. Now mind you, I already been dealing with these fucking stupid routers and bullshit for like so long, so I know disconnect, do the reset, unplug it for 30 seconds, 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I know the whole fucking rigmarole, and I did it all. There was literally nothing that me and that guy did on the phone. I even can reboot now. They used to have to reboot the things on their end. I rebooted it from my phone, did nothing. None of the tricks did shit. So I called him up. He does the same trick with me. Nothing. So then he says, okay, I think it's a hardware issue. Luckily, you're under the warranty. So just go to your retailer where you purchase it and whatever. So hopefully, I don't know. It sounds weird to me. Like I'm just going to go in there, give them this old fucking busted shit, and they're just going to be like, okay. I'm so glad the voice was recording. I didn't even think to like double check that. But they're just going to be like, okay, off you go. And then give me that. I mean, that's great if that's how it works. So then I guess they have this extended warranty thing, which I typically don't believe in. But in this instance, I would like to not drop $300 again within like fucking months. So it's up in July, $90, 2 years. I think I'm going to do it. Now that you know that, you're going to have a great night's sleep tonight. But back onto the topic, all right? So the wrong person, though, can fuck with your life. Like, you might not think of it, right? Like, I don't want to speak on anybody else's behalf. So I was going to mention about this whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard shit. But, like, literally, I've been through, not as, nobody never went, to the bathroom on my bed, luckily. Nobody never severed fingers of mine and everything. If anything, I had an extra one. So they could have severed it and done me a favor, I guess, when I was a baby. But they took care of it. The doctors did it right. So anyways, but I've been through the mental abuse. See, you ever been in a fight with somebody and you says, man, that was all for no reason. There's a reason. You don't know it yet, but there's something going on. Whether it was purposely done. Maybe your girlfriend has a secret girlfriend and they're starting to fight with you so that they could be like, fuck you, I'm out. And then they go and travel state to state to state to state to go visit their girlfriend. Did I just make that scenario up in my head? No. I literally was fucking in the car doing the state to state to state trip. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. I need to figure out a way to fight with him so that I could go see my girlfriend. And I was just like, man, this world is shit. So it got nothing to do with me, though, so fuck it. You know what I mean? It was the person that I was seeing, sister. So whatever. We're going? All right. Road trip, baby. Fuck it. So, you got to watch out for shit like that. Like, sometimes the small things, too, is like actually big things. Now, not to say that you just got to, somebody spills water and you got to flip the fuck out. I'm not saying like that. But sometimes if they say keywords like, oh, I could hurt you with just my words, but I'm choosing not to. That's very a weird way of putting things. You know what I mean? It sounds like you got some shit to tell me, but you're not you're not choosing to tell me. So, be careful for sometimes, when you yourself play it back in your head and you're like, that was weird that they say this. Just look out, that's all. Be on the lookout. You can't be blinded. Meanwhile, you were given all the signs. Like, how many times I did that? I was like, wow, no wonder why this, no wonder why that, no wonder why the third, no wonder fucking why. And it's like I knew, but I didn't know at the same time. I don't know what the fuck. I think it was because the main goal of mine was to make my own family. I got engaged 17 and here, very young. I don't know. I should have lived life the right way. Is when you're a kid, be a kid, and don't grow up too fast and whatnot. Like I was very much trying to do that. I was like pretty sure I graduated high school when I wasn't even fucking 18 yet. Went right into college knowing that it was, I struggled in elementary school. Okay, I had no business in going to college. Still to this fucking day, I'll admit it. I have no business going to a university of any sort. Okay, not even maybe for a job. Okay, but definitely not a professor. I'm not gonna be nobody's professor. Maybe all clears. Could try a shot at that. But no, I mean, obviously they studied and whatnot. But I was thinking like graffiti, not graffiti, spray paint. Excuse me. All right, we're getting off topic again. But either way, so how the fuck did I get into school? Oh man, terrible. But either way, don't fuck around and waste your life and chase the wrong people. You have to find things. You see, this is the thing: is that like if you have no self respect for yourself, no self worth or whatever, then you're gonna take the people's bullshit until you just can't take to it no more. So like, and that's just you're gonna keep on doing that until you just can't take it from anybody anymore. So you're gonna have a patience level with the person. You're gonna take and take and take and take. Then you're gonna finally just be like, you know what, fuck it, this ain't worth it no more. Step away. Then you're gonna find another person, and it could be the same exact thing, and you're gonna take and take and take and take and take and take. Then you're gonna okay, fuck that. But eventually, you're gonna have it so you're like, you know what? Why am I taking this here shit from this person? Like, I didn't give you no shit to take, so why am I taking your shit? So fuck you. Finally, so like what I did was I didn't have self worth, self respect, self love, nothing for myself. It was all probably just mainly hatred. That was it. And because of all the people that I dated that did me wrong, it forced me to love myself, which is like the craziest thing that I was able to turn all that negative experiences and bullshit and turn it into something positive because now I'm like, you know what? You shouldn't be talking to me like that. You know what? You shouldn't be acting this certain way. Like I didn't do nothing for you to do that. And I'm not the type an eye for an eye. Nope. I want both of yours now. You took my eye, I got both yours. A tooth for a tooth. No, no, no. I take all your teeth if you took a tooth of mine. So I'm very, if you give me a reason to be wrong, I'll be way wrong. I don't give a fuck. Two rights don't make a wrong or whatever the fuck. Two wrongs don't make a right, right? I don't care. If you gave me the excuse to be wrong, I'm I'm gonna show you what wrong is, and I'm going way the fuck wrong with it. I'm gonna make it so that you never want to do that same exact thing to another person again because you're comfortable. Like that person's comfortable with hurting people and getting away with it. Nothing happens to them. Like I'm not trying to make vengeful, people out there. Maybe you shouldn't take that advice. Okay, so yeah, don't take that part of the advice. Just fucking realize though, when people are being fucked up, just realize, you know what, I don't deserve this shit. So like, if somebody fucks around on you, meanwhile you never looked at somebody in a sexual way or nothing like that, then fuck that person. Not physically, just like forget about that person. You know what I mean? Forget him, move on, move forward with your life. You didn't do nothing. So like if you kiss somebody and they fuck somebody, well, what are you gonna do? Maybe they did like what I say, an eye for both of your eyes. That's you did the one eye was a kiss, they did both your eyes was fucking. You know? Nothing you could do about that because you opened that door. That's why I don't believe in that type of shit because I mean what the fuck? So like if you're not going to be walking a straight line, don't be in a relationship. A lot of people think that they're going to use other people. So just as fast as you're using them for the shit that you're using them for, you get it taken away. You're not going to have it no more unless you get very lucky. Some instances there was a girl that I know that got a guy to fucking buy and sign a car over to her under her name. She dipped him that day knowing that she was dipping his ass. I mean, so she got lucky, got away with it. But if it worked out that he wasn't a sucker, then he would have fucking had it under his name. She would have been riding it. She would have dipped him. He would have said, "I want my car back," and got it taken back. You know what I mean? It would have worked out more in his favor. But she batted high. Fake eyelashes, very good, I guess. Very fluttery, like a fucking butterfly, and he got suckered. So you live and learn, I guess. But you see, that's another person though, and that person was like way older than me, and it's like, eventually, hopefully, you wake up. You shouldn't be that person. Don't be that person, please. Like I'm very happy the fact that I woke up. So now it's like if I don't see nothing that's like, okay, this I could see this being long term, no problems or whatever. But like if I'm getting fucked with and anger for no reason, nasty son of a bitch. It's like if you're making me want to go to work, then fuck you. I'm gonna get rid of you, and then I'm gonna enjoy going to work when I go to work, and then I'm gonna enjoy going to home when I get home. I shouldn't enjoy being at work, but then go home and be like, you know what? Let me go back to fucking work. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those people that's like married and working like 24 hours out of 24 hours. Fuck that. If anything, I'll leave your bitch ears and work fucking 8 hours. Thank you. Go fuck yourself. So just fucking love yourself. That's the main thing. You have to find things that you love to do. This way, it's also good too. You got to think of the end result, right? I mean, really, what you have to first think of it is, who cares if you end up with somebody, you do the family thing, great. If you don't, that you know what, everybody wants to win the lottery. Not everybody wins the fucking lottery. So if everybody wanted to have a family and kids and whatnot, not everybody could do that. So maybe that's just not in my fortune cookie, and I accept that. I was trying to like fight past that so badly, but then it's like, you know what I was fighting for? I was fighting for having a marriage gone to shit, divorce, and being a weekend daddy. And I don't deserve to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so fuck all that noise. I'd rather be. It's all or nothing. I guess that's how I am. Yeah, it's all or nothing. Always. But so figure out things that you like to do too, though, because if you ever do go to the supermarket and you bump into this person that you should end up with, right? Then there's a fairy tale as fuck thing. Now, don't really go through life thinking that's gonna happen. Like, everybody's going to the supermarket now thinking it's Tinder. So stay in the house, okay? Don't leave. Oh no, I got sidetracked here. I'm gonna get it back. I'm getting it. Oh, okay. So then, like, let's say if you was to do that though, fairy tale shit, then you could say, hey, look, I like going on hiking walks. I like photography and yada yada yada. They might never thought of doing that shit, and then you can get them into it. They might have their things that they like to do, crocheting maybe, and you're like, I would like to make a little sock monkey puppet guy, you know. So you never know. But find things that you like to do. This way, you do the regular living citizen thing. You go to work, you come home, you do your hobby, whatever, and you utilize your time right instead of wasting your time. You know how many people wasted their years and years? Like, sometimes there's, years and years of marriage. I don't want to say exact examples and whatnot, but there was people that I know that completely wasted like decades. And it's like, for what? For this one person that couldn't never give a fuck about that other person that I'm speaking of. Like, they couldn't give a shit about them, and yet you wasted all that time. Meanwhile, it could have just been time doing shit that you want to do. You don't have to worry about, oh, if I leave, they're probably gonna go creeping around. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do I worry about nothing. You know what I mean? When I go to work, I got no worries. When I go to a hiking tree, I got no worries. So it's trust me, it's not bad. You make it worse when you're just sitting at home. You like, you play the Lonely song. I'm playing it in my head now. Mr. Lonely. You know that Lonely song? So you make it way worse, So don't do that. But don't be in a rush. Just focus on yourself. That's all. And I hope that helps. I really do. Now, to get off of that topic, because I don't know, I get sickened with the whole thought of even fucking relationships. It's so tiring. But that's because I literally, okay, when I was in the 3rd grade, I was chasing girls still. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. All my life. It was crazy. So, I am a car salesman now. All right. This is what I wanted to segue over to. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird because I didn't think this was something that I wanted to do, but then, like, once I found out about it and whatnot, and I was like talking to the guys about it, I was like, okay, yeah, I could see this. So I'm very pumped. Yesterday was my first day. Today's my day off, as you can tell, since I'm here with you guys. And so obviously it's early on. It can be like, this is the best thing I ever decided to do in my life. But I mean, the people that I'm talking to is there for years and whatnot, so that's a very nice thing to see. I'm used to a lot of places that I've been to. There's a lot of turnover, so that's very good. Who's here 3 years, 2 years? That's good to see. But yeah, so I look forward to that. The internet thing. Hopefully, I'm gonna be fixing. Oh, I got. that's funny shit. I got a watch on, but I went to the phone. 10:03. So they open up in an hour. I gotta resolve this issue because it's been on my mind all night. I was tossing and turning. That's how I am too. Once I have something like on my mind, I gotta do it. So let's say if if tomorrow this game that I've been waiting for fucking 8 months is coming out, and it's like fucking Christmas night, and Santa Claus is coming tomorrow to drop off the gifts, and Santa Claus is coming, and I'm all excited and so that's how I do when I think about things. So all night I was just like, I don't know how this Best Buy thing is gonna go. If they're gonna give me a hard time, and I'm gonna have to flip the fuck out and be on World Star and YouTube, dancing on a fucking counter like a maniac. Oh, you know what's crazy, right? Is name this app. Randomly seeing a Spider-Man in about 90. No, it wasn't 90. At the beach, it was about like 80, 75, 80 degree weather. Seeing a Spider-Man guy at the beach in about 75 to 80 degree weather. Name that application. I give you a moment. Think about it. What app would cause somebody to do such things? That's right. It was TikTok. TikTok has changed the world for the crazier. It really has. I don't know. Before, but when it was Musically, you would never see nothing like that. Now that it's TikTok, it's like, okay, yep, here we go. They're gonna start doing the dances and the backflips and all this other shit. But I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe Elon Musk will take it over and make it better. Because right now I'm still on this here fuck TikTok thing because they want you set in their ways. Like, okay, if I was a Bob Ross impersonator with the fucking paintbrush slaps and all that shit, if I was that, right, like I got to do that always. If they gave me 1 million views on that, right, that's what I got. That's what I am. I'm the Bob Ross wannabe, or Bob Ross from Wish, or Bob Ross from fucking Walmart, or Bob Ross from Costco. Some stupid ass shit like that in the comments. That's what I gotta be now. So because I got myself involved like this is this is actually a test right now. Is I want to see what YouTube does with this here shit, because if they because I noticed another thing. One time I dressed up for Twitch, and I even had Stream Elements in my chat room. They was talking to me. They're like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Good, and you?" They're like, "Good, and you?" Oh, speaking of good and you, right? You could get people. So yesterday I was walking with the guy that was showing me with the sales and whatnot. And some other guy, I guess, that, does something over there. He's a worker, whatever the fuck he does. I don't know. But he was driving by. He was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then the guy that I was with said, he asked him how he's doing. He's like, "Oh, good, great," whatever the fuck he said. And you? And then he answered him, and then he was like, "Hey," and I said, "Oh, how you doing?" And he said, "Good, and you?" And I said, "Good, and you?" And he answered again. So try that when they when they say, "I'm good, and you," hit them with a "good, and you," and see if you can get them to answer. Because I love that shit, I really do. I haven't done it in so long, but for some reason I get what a kick out of that. And then like that, the guy next to me didn't notice it, that I good and you'd him after he already said how his day was, and he didn't ask me what I was laughing about, so maybe he just thinks I'm cracked up in my head or something like that. I was just talking to myself in my head, made myself laugh. Another thing I thought I was cracked up in my head about was I opened the door yesterday, and it's a parking lot full of cars. And I looked down and I saw a turtle. I went to go make a TikTok video about it. And what I did was I made the video, and then I just clicked off my phone, right? And then I put it in my pocket. And then when I went to go start back up my phone again, I went like this, and I swiped up on all the applications, and the video don't save like that, so it was a wasted video. But yeah, I opened up the door, and boom, there's a fucking turtle right there at my feet, and I was like, wow, look at this. All right, so listen, I really want to get this shit over with, so I know I can't open the doors of Best Buy, but I'm gonna start getting myself ready, okay? But now that I am starting to do better mentally and whatnot, I am gonna start doing more of these here things, the podcast and the TikTok videos and the whatever the fuck else I do, everything, Twitch streaming, everything. Okay, Twitch. I believe I'm gonna be editing the schedule a little bit. I would like to, like right now, I would have been doing a live stream on Twitch because I figure like a day stream is not bad to do every now and again. So Tuesdays are gonna be a day stream day because that's my day off. BOSS6 is my supporter creator code in Fortnite. Please and thank you very much. Use that code. You got to put it in every 14 days if you play Fortnite. All right. Does it do anything for you? I wish it did. It does not give you a percentage off or nothing like that. But what it does do is it does not cost anything extra. So I would greatly appreciate you doing that for me. Thank you very much. What else is there? Twitch, SSGSS Frank. That's my username. Stands for Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Frank. That's from Dragon Ball Super. You can find all that information in the About Me section on YouTube or in TikTok, just in the Beacons link. It's the Beacons link no matter where it is. So you click on that, and it will be good to go. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. I greatly appreciate you. Okay. And thank you for dealing with my up and downness. You know what it is, too? I probably shouldn't. I did the extracurriculars a little bit too much, I think, before I got this party started. But that's because I wasn't going to do this. And then I says, you know what? Oh, that's right. I'm out of the internet. So, like, fuck it. I might as well do it. I was going to go on a hiking walk, but then I was like, you know what? It's been a while since I did this. So what I'm going to do now, this is the itinerary for today, is I'm going to go to Best Buy, get this swap done. Nice and easily, Best Buy. No problems. Then I'm going to come back here. I got to set up all the internet, fucking sign in, all the stupid shit. Right? Do that. And then I'm going to go on my hiking walk. And then I'll be live streaming on Twitch. So I'll catch you guys later. All right? 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live on Twitch. Again, SSGSS Frank. That's the username. Probably going to be playing Fortnite. A lot of people, I don't know. That's another thing with Twitch. Same thing. Like if I go to play fucking Halo, they send me like myself in there to watch, but play Fortnite, I get a bunch of people. So I greatly appreciate you all. All right, I'll see you all later. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, I got it right in the mouth. I don't know, where the fuck, where can I stick this thing? Don't answer that. Don't you fucking answer that.